Hey, tubes! Jonathan was wrong here. So, anyway, there's a part two. So, like I said, I was going to reach out to that young man once more. So, I did. And I saw that he was having another live stream thing. So, I popped on and started to try to hear him out. And he was doing that thing where, people talk a lot, but they're not saying anything. Like, I mean, I'm one to talk, right? But at least I have a point, or like I'm trying to get to one. Um, I felt like it was a sales pitch. It had the whole thing had a culty sales pitch vibe to it. Real bad, real bad. I've been in sales, and I've known people in cults. So guess how well I did in sales. Um, Zero. Zero good. I did zero well in sales. Anyway, went to hear him out. Posed a bunch of issues such as the gyroscope, the periscope, the fact that we can see great distances and things aren't tilting towards us or away from us, the fact that there's no footage of anything anywhere of anything being concave, and the fact that basic navigational instruments require their being used on a flat plane. Um, they didn't even touch the salt flats. No one wants to touch the salt flats or the bridge in China that's like was it like five, ten, I don't know. It's some ridiculous length of miles long, and it's all a social, and it's all a socio, a political ploy to basically get a finger inside of Taiwan, because no one can use the bridge anyway. You need three different passports. You need three different car insurances, and you need like a certain status to even get through the gate. So it's not it's gonna be no one on it. Probably creepy as hell too. Imagine being on a bridge for like an hour, but moving. It's like something literally out of my nightmares. Speaking of which, real quick, while I got you, I had that reoccurring nightmare again. Where everything's coming to a head, and one of the two reoccurring things are skyscrapers and water. Skyscrapers have always been part of my like recurring nightmares because they're so horrifying to me. The concept, I just can't imagine being in a building like what, a eighth of a mile off the ground that's like slightly swaying. What? Are you kidding me? No way. What are those people even thinking? It's nuts. How do you feel safe for a second inside that thing without a parachute? Or one of those wombat suits, or whatever those things are called. But anyway, the heck was I? Oh yeah, more prophetic dreams, more bad ones, more skyscrapers. Stay out of the cities. All I know for a fact is that when stuff does hit the fan, don't be in a city. I get the chills even when I say that now. Don't be in a city. Anyway, I mean a real one, not like Weymouth, but like Quincy or Boston or something. But anyway, or whatever the equivalent is near you. The concave Earth people that I went and sat down with and kind of took part in a meeting, I guess. As far as I'm concerned, I took part in two of them. Um, those people are not, you know, they did that shilly thing, like that that thing that like Alex Jones always did, where he's just calling everyone else COINTELPRO, and shills and troll, just dropping. I mean, if I'm there asking legitimate questions, oh, they also mocked my scientific background, which I thought was hilarious. It's like, oh, you're using science. Pfft. It's like, what are you using? Gnostic texts, apparently. You know. Oh, there was one point where I was like, this is all not. I kept saying, this is Gnostic. These are Gnostic ideas, and he was like, how is it Gnostic? Then I said how it was Gnostic, and then he didn't address it. He didn't address a lot of things. He picked and chose what he chose to address, and that's what a lot of these people do. You'll notice I do not. Anytime anyone has I've said, whatever you want to ask me, I've answered every single question to the best of my ability. Anytime someone has wanted any sort of discourse with me, excuse me, has wanted any sort of discourse with I'm dying with me, I've obliged fully. I invite it because I know what I know, and I can argue it, and I've yet to have anyone pose any opposition. And I'm not even bragging. It's like I feel like a prize fighter that like can't get a good fight. It just keeps laying people out in the first round, and it's like, maybe that's why I've been so bored with YouTube, is I can't get any good adversaries. All you hired gun, effing whatever the heck you are, you all suck. You're not no. None of you. I'm like selling Starbucks while I'm doing this. Sorry, it's the only people that sell coffee. I just want to make sure I'm saying this directly to these people. You are not 1/100th as intelligent as you think you are. All right? None of you are. If you were, you would at least be able to like lie and be good at it. Anytime I got one of you in a debate, you got nothing, and it's obvious. It's painfully obvious. You got to bring in other people and then just swarm in on me with insults. And that's what happens every single time. You won't address anything I say. You pick and choose, and then you call in other people, and then you all of a sudden gang up on me and start insulting me. Basic tactics, and it's obvious. Like, who do you think you're fooling? Like this, I've yet out of all the people that have made videos, attack vids on me, vids, showing my videos, because they're not really, they'll show bits and pieces and parts and talk over it, so you don't even get to, be like, literally, all the kids showed of my video was like me saying that the concave earth thing doesn't add up. That's all he showed. He didn't he didn't show any of the questions I posed of how it, how things don't add up. He just had the part at the beginning where I was baffled. Because at that point it did baffle me, because I thought there's real people into it. But anyway, back to me talking to the people on the dark side. As you can see, it takes focus to speak into this camera, and I'm not sure if I'm looking into it, which like bothers me too. So anyway, hi you people working for the wrong side. So anyway, how do you get your jobs? What's the process? Like, where do they find you people? Because none of you are good at it. I've yet to have one decent contest out of one of you. Not one. The best anyone has done was that Savage Atheist guy, and he didn't put up a fight as much as you just, like, got under my skin for being a sniveling little fag that like would talk over my video. Like nothing like he never posed any points that like, worked. It just more is more what he was irritated me. But you're going to know what's going to irritate me, and that's sniveling little fags. Cuz I can't stand, well, back to you guys. I can't stand someone who talks tough but can't back it up. Cuz F you. What are you doing? Like what do you like anyone that's going to speak something confrontational without, knowing that there's not going to be any recourse because it's just physically impossible. It's a effing different kind of pussy, And I don't mean that as an insult to vaginas. I never call vaginas pussies. I wish I could edit stuff. I probably would have edited that. I probably would have edited that out. Oh. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I know I have a lot of I have a lot of females that watch this. But at least I don't, talk ill about. I'm quite fond of them and would never slander them. But anyway, I'm not talking about women either. Getting past it. Let's get past it. Let's get past it. Once again, I would edit all that out if I could. Anyway, now I'm questioning if I should even. It's like I'm 12 minutes in. Like, should I even put the video up? I did that earlier too. I haven't been making videos lately, so I don't know. I'm a little less aware of my behavior, I guess. Anyway, I witnessed a cult meeting / sales pitch / whatever the heck it was. Come on, guys, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. What am I gonna regret? Here's the fact, man. I've had disagreements with people, and the fact that we're still brothers and sisters in Christ, I don't care. Fine. Go ahead. Think you're living on a spinning ball. I don't care. If you follow the three facts, the three truths, the three confessions, if you know that Jesus Christ is the way, then we're brothers and sisters. You can think you're living on a spinning ball. If anyone calls themselves a Christian and acknowledges that you're a Christian and would cut you off because you don't follow the same cosmology as them, that is not a Christian. All right? And you punks, give me something. I think that's your plan on keeping me off the internet, isn't it? It's just not give me any competition, not give me anything, so I get bored with it because you know how I function. I'm not gonna sit here making the same effing videos every day because it's I don't see the point in it. I'm not making money off of it. Not that I would ever do this to make money, but why am I gonna sit here and just repeat myself over and over again? And once again, I know that I do, but not purposefully. I don't know. Honestly, the whole thing just kind of left me disappointed. That's how I felt after the going and trying to talk to them. Because I thought it was a situation where, the kid was like, talked into this whole thing from this chick. But no, they're a team along with that, the other guy. They're a team, they're a little team. A little 3-person team. It's usually a 3-person unit. You need 3. 3's a crowd, remember? 2's just a couple. 2's just a couple of weirdos. You need 3. at least. Anyway. Ah, I got it. I had to cheat and use my lip. Anyway. I don't know. I don't know what to do with you, about you people. You bunch of knuckleheads. Anyway. I love you. God love you. I even love the you knuckleheads working on the wrong side. I just feel horrible. I just feel bad. It makes me sad. It literally breaks my heart. I don't hate you. I pity you. It you know, you're either misled or you're getting a paycheck that you don't want to cash. It's heartbreaking. The whole thing, all of it. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to stop addressing the whole concave thing because I no longer see it as anything serious. Yeah, that's about it. I don't see it as anything serious, so I don't care to address it anymore. Um, as far as I can see, its only purpose is to pull people away from because he was speaking as the flat Earth was more his enemy than the ball Earth. He was more against flat Earthers than he was against. So that's that right there. Shit, once he started talking like that, I was like, all right, something's definitely fishy here. Because the people who think the Earth is flat are not the majority. So why would you be, I don't know. Know what I mean? Anyway, um, this is yeah. I'm still getting used to how I'm gonna make videos here. This is honestly kind of comfortable. I'm like a house cat. If I would, I kind of like lay around and stuff. I don't know. So I don't know. I'm kind of like getting a little too comfortable, I guess. Hey guys, how you doing? Uh, I have to be careful about any one eye stuff I do. I have like a reoccurring headache, and like this eye will bug me, so I'll do this and I'll rub that. And I swear there's got to be people out there being like, "What's he doing one eye symbolism?" It's like, no, it's just I get a headache right here. My skull meets or something. My thick brow bones dig into my skull. Who knows? Headaches have always been an issue for me. I'm gonna drink some water. Anyway, disregard the concave stuff. It's nonsense. It's not even a real thing. Like I said, the whole thing left me disappointed for a number of reasons. You'd think I'd get better at disappointment, right? I suck at it. I still suck at it. I always will. But, just like I always say when, people ask, I'm just going to keep that fire inside me. You got to stay alive. You got to care. Keep caring. This is my message for the evening. Always care. Keep caring. No matter what, keep caring. Always care. No matter how much it hurts, how much it is frustrating, how much everyone else around you tells you to let go and not give a crap. Care. Keep that fire inside you. Stay human. Stay a human being. We're supposed to be passionate. We're supposed to think and feel and have stuff go on. It's the way we are. You're supposed to care. If you don't care, what's the point? And how do you fight? How do you fight if you don't care? Then you're just going through the motions. And that might make you a hypocrite. And you don't want to be one of those. Anyway. I love you guys. You guys need to, trying to so hard to focus on that little thing because I'm seeing movement and my eyes always want to follow movement no matter what. I love you guys. Even my enemies. That's something it took me a while to come around on. I understand it now. I understand why you love your enemies because they're sad. You pity them. You feel bad for them. You don't feel anger and want to strike them down. I still believe 100% though that a sick dog needs to be put down. If leaving you alive is going to cause, you know, irreparable harm to others, then there's I don't know. At the very least, what I would do if it were my option with those people is I would cripple them and still leave them with the option to find Christ. If they had no interest whatsoever, then just as well put them down. But I would always like to give someone the option first, because the thought of sending someone to hell just is, I mean, if you really think about it, the implications of that are pretty heavy. I don't want to send anyone to hell. That's why vengeance is mine, so saith the Lord. You don't want that weight on you. That's a heavy thing to deal with. He takes all those pressures from us. That's wild. There's all those laws like that. It's because it's a hard thing to do. It sucks. He's got a hard job. God's got the hardest job. And he gave us the easiest job when we effed it up almost immediately. He gave us no job. The angels all have jobs. Everything has a job. Even God has work to do we can't even wrap our heads around. And we were given no job, and we effed it up in like a week. Oh, you gotta laugh, right? It's just kind of funny when you think about it. God is great. God is awesome. Anyway, God bless you all. God bless you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. He's a cool dude. You should look into him. He's awesome. As like unreachable and like, difficult to wrap your head around as God is to be. Jesus, I think, is another one of his, assets. That sounds really demeaning. Is that he's just more relatable, I mean, not that I'm not saying I don't love God with all my heart, but what do you what do you say to him? I can't imagine trying to interact with God. I'd be stumbling all over myself. I'd be like that news blooper of that woman at the sporting event. When she's like I'd be tripping over my tongue like crazy. I'd be clearly be in awe of Jesus, but I feel like he'd be a lot easier to talk to. Is that blasphemous? I don't know if the things I say are blasphemous sometimes. I'm not trying to be. God knows my heart. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a beautiful night and God bless you.